I usually telling people, from Buddhist viewpoint, and particularly Sanskrit tradition's viewpoint, our destination is Buddhahood. That's too far.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Sue, Your Holiness, you're more than an apostle of peace, you've been an apostle of compassion for the world. What are your views on succession planning? Because you've left and you have created this amazing legacy. Do you have any thoughts about who would be the next Dalai Lama?
That's not, for me, not serious question. It looks as the Chinese government, they are really seriously looking at what I made it very clear, as early as, I think Rasmodar and maybe know, I immediately remember, as early as 69, I publicly stated officially whether the century-old Dalai Lama institution should continue or not up to Tibetan people. If majority of the Tibetan people, and also some concerns of the people like Mongolian and also Himalayan range sort of people who share same Tibetan Buddhist tradition. So majority of them feel now Dalai Lama institution is no longer much relevant, then government proceeds. If they want to keep this one, then it will allow it. So this not much important about Tibetan Buddhism or Tibetan Buddhist culture or Tibetan nation. Last few centuries, the institution carries some sort of important role. But things are always changing. So it is quite silly, you see, to think this old institution is masterpiece. That's foolish, silly. Something like that. And depend on the circumstances. If I die the next few days, then I think most population people want to keep this institution. After 20, 30 years, but then maybe a different situation. But as far as the Tibetan struggle is concerned, since 2001, we already achieved elected political leadership. So every 5 years, through election, you see new leadership come. They carry their responsibility. And since then, my position is semi-retired position. Then spirituality, because of the Tibetan spirituality is concerned, all different Tibetan Buddhist tradition, like Yeva itself, Red itself, Black itself, these things, they now, younger generation, aged between 20, 30, very healthy potential spiritual leaders are coming. So I have no worry. And I think as far as Dalai Lama institution is concerned, I think more concerned Chinese mind, communist mind, than me.
I'm afraid we are running out of time. I can take one more question.
Gautam Chikarmane from Hindustan Times. Sir, I wanted to know that there are more than 4,000 religions today, if you count all the sects and subsects. Despite that, there is no compassion, no peace. Do you think organized religion has failed society totally?
We can't say total failure, but no. I think at least for me, Buddhism not failed. In my daily life, very helpful. That many sort of, I think at least millions of people still receiving immense of benefit from these tradition. Sometimes, I think even among Tibetan also, sometimes you see, we just carry sort of religion as a ceremonial way or ritual without touching the real sort of meaning. And then religion also used for exploitation. So So therefore, whether we accept religion or not, up to individual. Once you accept religion, you should be serious and sincere and full of knowledge about one's own religious tradition is very important. I often tell my Indian friend, you should recite some Sanskrit shloka, few shlokas of Sanskrit, reciting, but without knowing the meaning. And not much of useful, isn't it? One Sadaji here in Golden Temple, you see, they read always the Sikhs or what the holy path. But I don't know whether they really implement what's stated in the book, holy book. So we Buddhists also. So the knowledge I just returned from Japan. Japan, traditionally Buddhist country, they, I want just to share. This is not serious, a joke. I think not joke. Maybe some Japanese here. It's okay, no problem. I've heard. This is some Japanese. You see, at the time of birth, they carry ritual according to Shintoism, the Indian religion. Then at the time of marriage, they carry ceremonial according to Christianity. Then at the time of death, the ceremony according to Buddhism. So what is that? Not really serious, is it? Not very serious. So therefore, I feel some problems there are, even those among those believers, some naked people there, that we can't say failure of religious teaching, but failure the person who supposed to follow that religion but not implement sincerely. This is my opinion. And some minors of religion, that's a different matter. I usually call major religious tradition. That means religious faith with certain sort of theology or certain philosophy. Like many Hinduism, there's a lot of philosophical sort of views. And then, of course, Buddhism, a lot of philosophy. And I usually divided Buddhist sort of, I should say, text. Text. One simply mentions about human psychology, human emotion, and the function of the emotion. That I consider Buddhist science, not Buddhist religion. And also the Buddhist literature, much sort of explanation about matters, particles, like that. Then Buddhist philosophy, just some kind of sort of analyze on the basis of reality, on the basis of science. So that's Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist concept. So like concept of interdependency. There is no absolute existence. Everything interdependent. So that's Buddhist word, patitsambat. Sanskrit word, patitsambat. Dependent and arising. So that's many scientists very fond about that concept. And that concept also is a very close sort of concept about the quantum physics, theory of relativity, like that. Then Buddhist religion. So, unless we know the foundation of these sort of Buddhist concept, then Buddhism, practical Buddhism is just like this too. Not much use, not effect in our mind. So usually I describe the Buddhist system is utilize human intelligence maximum way and then transform our emotion. So many other religions also use the same. See, knowing fuller picture, then you get real conviction. Real conviction brings real enthusiasm, sincere enthusiasm to implement. So that's, I think, lacking. Many Hindu temples, just some rituals, without much of explanation. One time, I think more than 30 years ago, I met some